Hello and welcome to Topgolf, Myrtle Beach. Topgolf has been open for quite some time, and I haven't made a video on it, and a lot of you have requested it, so here we are at Topgolf. A lot of the COVID restrictions are still in place here. You have a maximum of 6 people per bay, and they still have, not plexiglass, plastic separating each of the golf bays. Topgolf is 3 stories tall. If you haven't been, it's basically a driving range with one side of the building is wide open, and you get to hit out into a field with scoring, let's call them nets on the ground. Each of these nets actually does track your score. So think of it as bowling, where everyone gets a turn, and your score is actually calculated and saved on the screens right there in each of your bays. The way they do this is the golf balls are actually chipped and assigned to you when it's your turn. So when your ball goes into the net, it will actually add up your score and make it a valid bowling style game where you can compete against your friends. What you see there is a net on the second floor. We played on the first floor this day, so we didn't get the cool view with the net below, but if you're concerned about heights and kids and things like that, there is a safety net, so if you do stumble and fall off the edge, which happens, you will get caught on a net. If you're curious about the pricing structure at Topgolf, you pay by the hour. It ranges anywhere from $30 to $50 depending on the day of the week and the time that you play. 30 being the cheapest weekday before noon, and 50 being the most expensive weekend afternoon. Topgolf is not only a place to practice your golf game, but you could also get drinks and food here. Everything from appetizers to straight up entrees. During this excursion, we went with just a couple shareables and some drinks to accompany our quick game of golf. If you're wondering how the Topgolf system works, each of you that play have a profile on screen, and when it's your turn, you tap the screen, tell them it's you, and then you wave your golf club over a sensor. The sensor then issues you a golf ball. As I mentioned, it's chipped and assigned to you, so it knows who you are. And then you just hit your ball. Easy as that. Just remember, no Happy Gilmore shenanigans while you're out there. If you're not interested in golfing, Topgolf does have an open bar and seats that are separate from the golfing bays. So you could just come in and get a drink, get a snack, and watch the extremely large TVs they have in the main lobby. They also have a good bit of merchandise that's not only specific to Topgolf, but specific to the Myrtle Beach Topgolf, with the city's logo and everything. So when you arrive, they actually issue you every bay with a set of men's and women's right-hand golf clubs. Now, if you're like me and left-handed, you just ask and they will bring you a set of left-handed golf clubs. Also, you can bring your own, obviously. For our snacking on this day, we got some boneless wings, some fried cheese bites, we got some chips and guacamole, and a margarita pizza. Wide assortment to choose from. All the food was fairly good. No complaints there. During this visit, this was on a Friday afternoon, there was a 45-minute wait to get a bay on the second and third floor. If you're in a hurry, time constraint, or it just doesn't matter to you, you can get the first floor relatively quickly. As you can see, there were open bays on the first floor, and there was no wait whatsoever. Now, this is open to the elements. You see there that is a heater over the top. So in the winter months, they have the heat blasting, and in the summer months, they have fans blowing. Now, here's a pro tip for you. If you're in Myrtle Beach and it starts raining, which it does very often, and you want to play some golf, head over to Topgolf. This place is covered, and you can play your Topgolf game, and you won't even realize it's raining. On this day, it's kind of hard to tell, but it was raining. That's one of the benefits of Topgolf. Even when the weather is bad, you can practice your game. And you can see here, this is how it tells you your score. Each one of these little holes out in the grass out there is actually a net. So when your ball goes into that net, the computer calculates your score. As I mentioned earlier, this is part of the Pro Shop. Lots of merchandise specific to Topgolf and specific to Myrtle Beach. Here is your pricing structure by the hour. This is just for the games. Now, before you pay by the hour for your game, you do have to pay a $5 membership fee for new players. This is a one-time fee the first time you play. So keep that in mind, especially if you have a large group of people. The first time you show up here, it's going to cost an extra $5 per person. All right, everybody, that's what I got for you for Topgolf today. Let me know in the comments down below if you've been here or you're looking forward to visiting and trying it out for yourself. All right, everybody, I'm going to head on out. Until next time, take it easy.